Hey, you're done from SuperSeeded here. I'm just going to show you what our app is capable of once we sign in. Great. So now I'm going to start fresh, start my design, go over to an area that I'm planting, have some working on a residential house here, and I'm going to just zoom in on this area and start to refine it. I'm going to get an estimate and play. Great, that's done. So in about 4 minutes or less, we've upscaled the aerial imagery at this site, so we get a really nice crisp area to work in. I'm going to add a garden bed by clicking and dragging the area I'd like to define as a garden bed. And when I'm done, I can start filling it in with plants. So I'm going to choose a mix from my palette. At the moment, I'm going to use a mix of shrubs, trees, ground covers, and so on that are chosen for me based on the EVC in the area, the occurrence, or even plants and species that will support fauna. So let's have a look at what's chosen here. I'm going to set spacing and density, click OK, and now I've got the ability to define some of the stages my project is at and a planting date. You can ignore this if you're not procuring on our platform, but we show you that heads up because it's quite important to our mission in delivering species that are actually available for you to use. Every species here is given reasons for why it was placed, and if I hover over them, I can also chat with the tree, which is a cute way of saying, well, ask questions, see if it works in this area. Will this work in clay soil? If you really wanted to confirm that, you can go ahead and do that, and it will look up real sources of data. It won't hallucinate because it's got a whole bunch of context. And so if we wanted to make changes to any of these trees, we can substitute. So I can select the tree. Let's say we've got a native Daphne and I'd like to swap it out. So I'm going to click on it and then substitute. And I'd like a fire-tolerant tree that works in full sun, I guess. Full sun. Oops. Yeah. Okay, we've got two options here. That's quite narrow. Let's say full sun again with 195 results. Now I've got the choice of a few different trees here. I'm going to choose let's see, Sydney golden wattle, Acacia longifolia, and that's how we substitute. Now when we're ready, we can have a look at the planting schedule, and we've got a note here saying 7 of these need lead time review. What that means is we estimate based on the growth rate of each tree when it's going to be available and warn you if it might not be. And this is linked into what suppliers can see on their end. I'll stop short of going into that on this workflow, but for the moment, we're ready to export to PDF. When I click export, I'll get a little preview of what that's going to look like, and then simply click done, save, and it'll take a couple of seconds. We'll have our sheet here annotated, and we get a plant schedule with all of the cells and quantities added, as well as a little sheet of images that we generate for each plant, which, by the way, you can see on the app. If you zoom in or change the view, you can see those beautiful illustrations of actual species. Here they are. So yeah, this is how SuperSeeded saves a lot of time and can improve the quality of your plants. There's a whole bunch of other tools, but let's save them for another workflow. You can see them on the right here. Okay, more soon. Bye.